At number 4. I can't deal, okay? That's why I tried not to laugh at you, but I wasn't ready. God damn. You gonna get this work. Okay. Y'all ready for y'all 4th competitor, ladies and gentlemen? Show some love for Mitch. Mitch, make your way to the stage. Tell him nothing on the line, bro.
That's right, Team Waters.
I dedicate this poem to my daughter, Journey Faith Waters. Oh Lord, there's something terrible I have seen under the sun. An inhumane mission where something needs to be done. An undesirable obstruction, a hindrance sent from hell, an unfair impediment like a punch thrown before the bell. When most believe the ring, I decided to turn around and fight. That's the reason for these poetic words, and like Tyson, your ears, I hope they bite. So you can see the light and understand the plight. Our fathers fighting for their children who are unjustly included from their life. The baby mama drama, the court case trauma, the unfair child support sentence to which they are constantly adding comes, the stress that won't allow your head to rest because of worrying for a child with whom you've been cursed blessed. People show shades of true color when they become a father or mother, and it's a sad situation because the children greatly suffer. Court dates, visitation, schedules, and times. Having 2 parents who can't get along can destroy their little minds. But I wish to refine in attempts to make it better, because children need their dads just like vegetation needs the weather, like the sun giving off rays or the night sky that needs the moon. Children start learning from their fathers even by the end of the womb. But this seems to be a truth that society can't see, because they take my rights as a father and attempt to eliminate me, make me a cash cow, and just milk my child the money. Judge give you a foul verdict and ain't nothing about it funny. Like I don't want to see my child take her first steps and tumble. Like I don't want to kiss her boo-boos, then baby words are mumble. Like I don't want to send her off to her first day of school. Then pick up in the afternoon, her friends say, your dad is so cool. Like I wasn't physically there to cut her umbilical cord. Like these unfair bias machines will make my heart sore. Like I don't want a healthy relationship with life I help create. I'm not pressed about some money or requirements of the state. All I want is time, a commodity I can't get back. And every second lost is another moment scrapped. Another smile that I have missed. Another tear I can't wipe away. A bunch of lost words. Another I love you I can't say. And why is this? It's because of jealousy and anger. Not because I'm abusive or to my child in danger, but because of an immature female with emotions gone wild. A jejunally callow human being with parallelism of the child. A wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil in a blue dress, with a body in perfect motive, but her insides are a mess. The worst kind of person with words and actions that are fraud. How she go to court and tell these lies, but on Sunday she prays to God. Jumping, screaming, shouting, catching the Holy Ghost. A false display of righteousness because on the outside she's doing the most. To rip a father from his daughter doesn't make pennies, dimes, or quarters, but changes what she needs because of love she'll never slaughter. The rearing of a child requires love and repetition, but she views raising a child as parental competition. How can I establish a strong foundation built with bricks and mortar when she tells me she wants me to love her more than I love my daughter? A constant barrage of arguments keeping my mind stretched because of a jealousy of our child, a reverse electric complex. I should have listened to my mother because she could always see that this chick would bring me down and she's not the woman for me. The selfishness, the jealousy, and the unnecessary drama. I did wrong by April Wilson, so I guess this is my karma. And when karma comes back, it could be a female dove. And it has been with the exception of my child sent from above. And now that I'm a father, it has become so apparent that the hardest thing about raising a child is dealing with the other parent. And I did everything I could to make the relationship work. But she wants me to snip my balls and trade my pants for a skirt. Not companionship or partnership, but a dictatorship. Do as I say, not as I do was her justified relationship. It was me against the world with a distraction at my back. Even in my place of peace, I was still under attack. Dealing with so much stress can make your vision blur, especially when she don't want you to love your daughter more than you love her. She come in the courtroom with fake tears, looking like a crocodile. Then utters a lie from my mouth. I'm not trying to take her from his child. How can she possibly say she's not trying to destroy me and my child relation after bringing false allegations of sexual connotation? Because I kissed my daughter on her pretty little lips, an innocent expression of love which she has made very sick, because she is, with a fever that's burning hot, diagnosed with vindictiveness, spitefulness, and a mad violent plot. Keep calling the police on me like I'm enemy of the state. Parental alienation is what she wishes to be my fate, but I'm strong. And for my child, I proudly boast. And I will not play a sucker role like William Manny Gross. I will not kiss her family like the rest of her family. Talking about Mark Duchamp, Mr. Lord Sammy, anything. I don't have to say her name for me to make my claim. Because this is the last Johnson that will bring waters to shame. The last Johnson that will have lives running miles. The last Johnson that will rip a father from his child. The last Johnson that will try to knock a man off his feet. I really don't care if the last time we spoke is the last time we speak. Just give me my daughter. Let me love and spoil her. Care for her. Let her know that daddy support her. Let her receive me so the blessings of a father I can shower. I want her to be in my wedding as the girl bringing down the flowers. And I is how long I see my daughter. Once every 2 weeks, because of lies her mother has told. And I'm constantly losing sleep because of worry for a child. I see but can't touch. It's like being able to breathe but it sees no breath. I see traders at all times living life as a first responder. When I put my life on the line to help others, many thoughts of what I ponder. Like, what if I see my last day of life responding to an emergency? What would she tell my daughter after they praise and burn me? Would she tell my child of my passion for her, or with the truth not bother? And continue to tell my daughter these lies about her loving father? Will my daughter know of my pain because I love I couldn't feel? Or will her mother still curse my name and my character continue to kill? I don't know what's going to happen when my body's laid to rest, but I want my daughter to know that I fought for her and gave my best. I took the shot before the buzzer. I went for it on 4th and long. I tried to do right for her in the midst of all this wrong. And she doesn't owe me a thing because my love comes from the heart. And this is what a father's supposed to do right from the very start. But my journey is just a small fraction of what fathers face every day. And our stories are never heard because the words we never say. Life expectancy is short, subjected to misery instead of glory. A father who's been through the system can reveal a horror story. But the journey is very long and the mountain is very steep. We must stand up for our children. Despite pain, we cannot weep. I plan to use my chaos to bring peace, love, and order. Start an organization for fathers and name it after my daughter. On a mission to stop the omission of father and child relation, to raise fairness and awareness, and to stop the segregation. To flicker light of love in a system of hatred at its core. The restoration of a father for what he's originally intended for. It takes a village to raise a child, not the money that they pursue. So it's not only my journey, but your journey, his or her journey too. To earn journey so I can learn journey, I do what I gotta do. So if you love your journey like I love my journey, you should journey too. Nothing is more precious than fathers who love their daughters. I love you always and forever as I journey through your waters.
That's right. That's right.
All right, while the judges are getting their scores together, Grace.
What was that all about? What was the fingers? What are they doing? That was so excellent. Oh, I'm so proud of him.
Yeah. Grace, give me the score for Poet Les. 12.2. All right, judges, let me see the score for Mitch. Yeah, I'm sorry. You got a question? Yeah, you don't got to worry about that. We got that in the back. We got that in the back. Let me see these scores. Audience, y'all quiet as hell. Y'all okay? But y'all ain't giving no love to the poets though. For the end. They're like, yeah, we good. All right, we got a 6.5 from Love. We have a 7 from Tula. We have a 7 from Shaka, a 7 from Will, and an 8.9 from 2D. Oh. Keeping it moving, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Keeping it moving. I want you to show some love for competitor number 5, Mr. Brian Sessions.